Hello everybody and welcome back to System Sensor and Stuff. This is going to be a pretty big video. Why, you may ask? Well, this is the channel updates video I've been anticipating for the past 3 weeks now. It's been in the description of every video, and it's also been, I've had 2 or 3 posts on it. And unlike the last one where it was just more of, ramble or something like that, but I still called it channel updates anyways, this one is actually going to be a pretty more in-depth video. But we have a lot to go over, so let's get started. Okay, so firstly, I'd like to address a few date changes for things like uploads, shorts, posts, basically anything that would be released across my channel. Recently, it's been pretty consistent. It's been every Wednesday and every Friday, and at least Sunday or Mondays. Sometimes I would do both of those days. Sometimes I would do only one of those days at 6:15 p.m. That has been the schedule for a while, but that can't stay that way. As before, I mentioned school's out for summer. Well, unfortunately, school doesn't stay out forever. So, what I'm going to address in this first segment is going to be the new dates for my uploads. Firstly, I'd like to say no promises. I've done this before where I've tried to put a specific date in a video like this or just one of my normal videos, and it just never stayed consistently. So I just want to start by saying no promises on this segment. Although I do plan to I'm definitely going to have at least one video out per week. That is my goal. If not even more. The problem is, again, when school's in, not only do I have less time to record the videos, I also have less time to edit the videos, which also means I have less time or less videos to upload. So because of that, instead of 3 or 4 a week, it's gonna be closer to 1 or 2 a week. Also, the time and the day, I'm not even going to mention it because I honestly have no idea. One week could be Monday at 12 a.m. and the next day could be, and the next week could be Thursday at 6:40 p.m. I honestly have no idea what the date and time is going to be. Okay, really quick, I'd like to intervene on the video and just mention this change when the instead of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday kind of thing, and where it's going to be more random and less videos and all of that. That change, I have a video. So today is a Friday. On Sunday, this week Sunday, so that would be Sunday, August 9th. Yes, I got that right. Sunday, August 9th will be the last video of this current schedule. Then the schedule that I just mentioned here will begin to take place after that date. So Sunday, August 9th 2026 will be the last video of this current schedule. For now, maybe summer of 2027, we might get back on the schedule or some other time like that. But for as of right now, that's the date to remember. Sunday, August 9th will be the last video running on this schedule, and after that, it'll be more random. So anyways, let's get back to the video now. I'll do my best to try and keep the date and time consistent, but if I don't, well, again, no promises. And that's really it for the date and time updates. That's really all I've got to say on that one. That one was probably the biggest part of this entire video. Okay, before we go any further, I've got something to say. Now, I just want to say that if I do have any, time and day, schedules or anything like that, I will make a YouTube post on them. And I don't want you guys to think the videos won't keep coming. yes, there's still going to be videos. I'm not going to be like, oh, now there's school, let's on purposely make less videos. That's not what I'm going to do. I am going to genuinely give as many videos as I can possibly provide. It's just, again, there's a lot that I have going on when school starts back up. In the summer, I'm a lot more free. During school, I'm a lot more busy. So, again, I'll do the best I can, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm not going to be posting videos. I definitely will. And if there was ever a time I stopped posting videos, unless it was really, I just have to go MIA, like emergency or something like that, I will let you guys know before that happens. But anyways, I just wanted to address that. So let's get back into the video. Let's go. But before you think you can click out, hold up with me for a second, because I've got a lot more information in this video. So keep watching. Now we enter segment number 2. And this is going to be a few changes with the videos in general, being like what I say or do in the videos. So before, in the past, I would have the video title and what you guys really would click on the video for, but I would say a lot of other stuff in there, whether it was at the beginning, middle way, or at the end. And well, I didn't really like that. And so, for example, if you guys watch a room system test video, like what this detector is for here, you're going to get a room system test video and nothing else. Instead, there's going to be a notes section in the description, or a post posted at some point, or if there's a lot of changes, another channel updates video like this one here. I'm not going to be rambling in the video and saying all of this stuff like I have in the past. You came for a system test, you're going to see a system test. If you came for a home system test, you're going to see a home system test, so on and so forth. And I'm going to try and make that a promise, because that one has just bugged me for a while. I'm sure it's bugged some of you guys too. But that is that, and I hope you guys like that change as well. Watch till the end, because we will have another Q&A in this video. But until then, let's move on to topic number 3. And this topic is really going to be what kind of content I'm posting. So obviously, you guys have seen that I've changed a few things on my channel itself. Firstly, the biggest change, my channel name. Instead of JCashS, as it has been for like 3 or 4 years now. Actually, I think it's only 3, not quite 4. It's now System Sensor and stuff. The reason for that being is more because of my interest in fire alarms, and because I knew there was going to be a change in content, which I'm going to be releasing in this video. And while the change isn't major, and I'm not going to not be producing the other type of content, it is now more going to be dedicated to fire alarms and my system test series. You guys, if you didn't see, I have my demo boards here now, my fire alarm collection, room system test and home system test series, and even the normal system test series. Sneak peek, by the way. Also, I have a feeling that my hotel tour videos are going to be coming out a lot more consistently, as we are going to be, or not me personally, but some family is going to be staying in a lot of hotels coming up. So anytime that happens, I should is the key word there, have a hotel tour to be posted sometime within a good time period. Now, I don't want to say fire alarms and hotel tours are the only things that's going to be coming out. I will still have tech videos and electrical projects, gaming videos, and other things that I've done on my channel in the past, still being posted for all to enjoy. It's just more of what I am interested in and what I really feel like posting. A lot of the other stuff, I just don't have to really be posting anymore. And you may ask, why is that? Well, the reason I don't really have any smart home stuff to post is mainly because my room and other places around my house are just filled with smart home equipment. And these boxes aren't even everything. And as far as the electrical, well, that will only really be coming out when there's actually something to do. And so if there's nothing electrical wise to do, there's not going to be a video for it. And so that really leaves about 3 or 4 things behind. One of those being fire alarms, as I already mentioned. The next would be Pac-Man's Land, because I kind of got out of that series for a little bit, but ever since I've posted season 3, I actually have kind of gotten back into wanting to do more seasons of that. And then, of course, gaming. As gaming is something I do, I don't typically post it on my YouTube channel. However, I have done some in the past. Actually, a lot of my earlier videos were dedicated to some of these retro arcade mini consoles. Now I've got my own Xbox console. And then the final thing would really be the Natural Disaster series, which I recently started and actually do enjoy producing. However, just like the electrical series, that's really only going to come out when I have a video to make. Oh, something was suggested to me in the comments, or, oh, there's a time when we're gonna do something with our generator, or install some emergency lighting, or something like that. That would really be the only time when that would come out. So long story short, it's really going to be more of fire alarms now, and gaming, of course. Not that I won't be producing content on the other things. And of course, as I already mentioned, some hotel tours will be coming out. Now it's time for topic number 4. And this one is not on my main channel. This one is all dedicated to my second channel. And wait, hold up a second. Stop playing that green screen. Let's switch it. So lately, I haven't been keeping up on my second channel. I have this DJ mixer that my brother has that I use to make some songs. I've also made some on my keyboard here. I even made a video showing what all of on number 215, all of the keys, what they sound like. I also play a lot of other instruments as well. I used to play, and it can still play, the recorder, which for those who don't know is basically I've actually got one here. This one doesn't have a reed in it. Typically you would have a piece of a wood reed right here. But this is what a recorder looks like. It doesn't have to be clear and colorful like mine. It can be a white basic one. But this is essentially what a recorder is. If you wanted to say, I guess you could say I play the drums, although I'm not very good at it. I play the French horn, which for those who don't know is the very spirally one. This is what a French horn looks like here. For those, I'm sure you guys recognize it now that you're actually seeing one. And of course, here's the mouthpiece. This particular one is not brass. This one is, actually maybe it is still brass, but this one is silver in color rather than the genuine brass color. But they are the exact same instrument. They don't play any different. And while I don't have one with me, I also started playing the mellophone, which I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't going to know what that is. I'll try and put a picture up on screen here. As I don't have one currently with me. But yeah, so essentially, again, long story short, is there's going to be a lot more videos posted on my second channel. Now, not terribly many, as if I already mentioned, it's not going to be as many on the main channel. There's no way it can be a ton on the second channel. But instead of one video every month, it's going to be, again, more like one video every week, at the least. Also, let's move on to topic number 5. And that is more focused on my collections. So I want to have a collection video coming out. And a little bit, I've already done a short on my fire alarm collection. If you want to check that out, I should have a card right here. And maybe in the description if I can't put one here. But anyways, and basically, I want to get more back into my clock collection, as I've only done 2 clock tours. One was a year ago. The other was not my very first video. I've done other YouTube videos before it, but my first video that is viewable on this YouTube channel was my first ever clock tour that I did. A lot has changed since then. I've added some clocks. I've removed some clocks. There has been quite a lot of changing around. Fire alarm collection's no different, and it probably won't be unless I expand. Smart home collection, I already mentioned that. Nothing really is going to be changing much there. However, every now and then I will have a smart home video here, a smart home video there, adding to the collection here, modifying it there, so on and so forth. Oh, and by the way, let's get back to our normal green screen. There we go. But that's really all I have to mention for you guys. So I think let's end the topics and go into the Q&A section of the video. Alright, let's start on take 2 here. This is take 2 because the first time I tried it, the microphone was not plugged in. But anyways, so I've asked this question before, but I'm asking it again. Do you like the room system test series? Comment down below, yes, it's okay, or no. The best thing to do would be to comment. I might have a post come out in the future with these questions, or maybe a Google form, but for now, you can just comment below what you think. Alright, next question. Okay, so now question number 2. Do you like the home system test series? Yes, it's okay, or no. Comment down below, and now, next question. Okay, so really quick before this question, just so you know, when you comment down below these answers, please specify what question you're saying it to. Don't just say, yes, it's okay, or no, I have no idea what question you're referring to. So if you would, please just say, oh, I like the snap circuit system, keep doing it. Or no, I do not like the home system test series, or something like that. And for this one, do you like the snap circuit system? Yes, it's okay. Or no, be sure to specify which one, board 1 or board 2, and you can say both if you will. Okay, do you like the system test series? This is the devices on the wall where there's the one pull station, and then up from that there's a notification appliance. Yes, it's okay, or no. Comment down below. Okay, last question. Do you want to see a social media platform I post on other than YouTube in the future? Yes, maybe a YouTube membership, or no. This could be anything from like a Patreon page or Instagram, maybe a Discord server, anything like that. Now, this wouldn't be now. It would definitely be sometime in the future, but just something to think about. Okay, well, that's going to do it for the channel updates video. I hope this one, V2, was better than the older one, V1. Hope you guys enjoyed it better. But yeah, so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, whatever it may be, as well as some answers to those questions from the Q&A, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. Oh, and one more quick thing before we go. I don't think the videos are going to be as long either. So if you look at one of my videos and say, oh, why is it only 3 minutes? Typically they're like 7. Well, it's because I'm not going to be as talkative in them. I'm just going to focus on the topic, as I already said in topic 2 of this video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Farewell.